This is ABTV, Animal Bites Television. For animal lovers, by animal lovers.
Thanks for joining us. On this wildlife adventure, we journey to Indonesia in search of the largest species of lizard found in the world. G'day and welcome to Indonesia. We've just left the island of Flores. We're on our boat. We're making our way to the remote island of Rinca, where we're going to go and search for the massive, awesome Komodo dragons and any other wildlife that we might find along the way. Indonesia is made up of thousands of volcanic islands located just north of Australia. Being so close to the equator, these islands are home to many tropical species of wildlife. And of the thousands of islands within the archipelago, only 5 islands are home to the Komodo dragon. Wow, volcanoes, giant monitor lizards, and some of the best tropical reef diving in the world. Now this is what I call an adventure. Oh, we've left the boat behind. It's way down there. This is it, Rinca Island. Time to look for some Komodo dragons. When you encounter your first truly large Komodo in the wild, the feeling of awe is amazing. Either that or you run screaming in the other direction. Have a look at the size of this bloke. This is about a 3-metre male. This is about as big as they get. They can weigh up to 80 kilos and he needs to eat about twice his body weight every year to survive. So 160 kilos of meat, which would add up to about 2 full-grown deer. And when they eat, they actually eat about 20 to 30 kilos in one sitting, and then they'll take 5 to 7 days to digest that food, and he won't have to eat again for about 2 weeks. When a Komodo's predatory hunting instincts kick in, they begin to salivate, moving their heads side to side, following the prey scent with their forked tongues. Welcome to Komodo country. Have a look at this ripper. Komodo dragon, the largest species of lizard found in the world, up to 3 meters in length, 80 kilos, chain mesh skin. He's a hardcore reptile. You can see he's got really big claws. They're fighting other dragons. Woohoo, he's looking me right in the eye. This is the largest species of lizard in the world. Absolutely spectacular. He's got the tongue out. He's wondering if he can have me for lunch or not, I think. They've actually got separate floating bones in the skin when they're fighting each other, and it protects them against the other teeth and claws of the other dragons. You can see that tongue there. Inside his mouth he's got a lot of bacteria, listeria, venom, and their bite's potentially fatal if untreated. There's around 60 different types of bacteria in his mouth. He's got compressed teeth designed for gripping and slicing his prey. Komodos will ambush hunt larger prey, but anything he can catch and grab onto, I'm sure he'll hang on to it. You can see those big nostrils there, big eyes, great vision. Got the big slits in the ear. His hearing isn't fantastic, but his sight and smell and the use of that forked tongue is amazing. Well, looks like this is the spot. We heard from some locals that there was a buffalo kill here about 2 weeks ago. We've got the skull, bit of backbone, some other bones and horns. You can imagine that, a massive buffalo like this size, 2 weeks ago, the Komodos were feeding on it. There's not a skerrick left. These buffalo and other animals need to constantly stay on their toes, or else they could become the next Komodo all-you-can-eat buffet. When large carnivores see a smaller prey item run away, it usually triggers a predatory response. Lucky for me, I was one step ahead of this hungry bloke, but others in the past have not been so lucky, and I wouldn't recommend anyone to get too close to a hungry monitor lizard. He wanted me for afternoon tea. It's amazing they can lay there so docile and all of a sudden, bang, switch on, food mode, tongue's going, they're flat out chasing you. Whew. Awesome stuff. Komodo dragons are listed as a vulnerable species. However, I believe they should be listed as an endangered species, as there are only an estimated 5,000 dragons left in the wild on 5 small islands. I also think that the Indonesians have done a great job of conserving and living with these special giant lizards. As humans, it is our responsibility to protect wildlife and their habitats, as we are in control of their future existence. I'm Corey Wild. Catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Let's help protect, look after, and promote Mother Nature together. And if you would like to see my full wildlife adventure episodes, you can now download them at coreywild.com. Don't forget to tune in next week so you can join us on our next adventure, and see you next time.
Corey Wild, always bringing breathtaking adventure to our screens. Corey Wild is also one of Australia's ambassadors for environmental protection and sustainability. Corey's complete TV series from Southeast Asia and Australia is now available on a DVD set. Let the adventure begin.
My name is Brian Barczyk. I've been working with exotic animals for over 25 years. I'm no zoologist, just a guy with a passion for animals. And that passion often takes me on animal adventures around the world.
This is ABTV,